Hey,
That was a
you know
weird
what
way
it
to
is,
start
man.
off. That was a weird way to start
Hey,
off.
but you know what it is, man. Savage AF, forget your
Yeah.
feelings. Facts matter, guys.
Do
We'll be
they?
cursing.
Do
We'll,
facts matter really? Because
we'll
look
be
at me.
cursing in 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
No, I am going to keep it clean and gospel for the rest of the show.
Gospel for it.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's a whole new thing.
gotta
Uh
believe in God first.
here we go though. Listen, we took about a week off.
I know he was
No
traveling
Black
all over the
Seas, I
world.
see you, baby.
By the way, I just want to say rest in peace, San Francisco 49ers.
That was
Yeah,
that
man.
was that was
Uh,
brutal.
that was brutal. It's a
That was
brutal.
brutal.
All you San Francisco fans, including
And that's Black Seas too. I see you on Instagram right now.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're a Niner fan, that was
That
a
was a
tough one
that
to,
was called a rough one. That was a
yeah, that
rough
was,
one.
you took it to the
Yeah,
grillionaire.
and apparently Russia also Usher took a rough one. I said Russia. Russia
Russian.
didn't, but Usher did because people like are dissing him, and then apparently he's putting his sticking his thing in Alicia Keys. That's what
He t-
people.
he did a lot of touchy touch.
He did a
I,
lot
I
of
didn't
touchy
actually
touch.
see the halftime show, but listen, we're not actually here to talk about that, right?
No,
The
we're gonna go
NFL
into other stuff.
NFL got their money. Taylor Swift got the dick she needed. I guess America's
Hey
all.
man, you got to watch your tone when you talk about Taylor Swift because we will get swooped on by Swifties.
She's in my playlist, dog. Like I have Taylor Swift
Okay, now
songs
now you didn't tell
on
me
my
that.
phone.
You didn't
Yeah.
tell me that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
No, no,
Listen.
dog.
Hey
You need to
y'all.
calm down.
By the
Okay.
way, first off, I want everybody to know now that I know Taylor Swift is in Pedro's playlist. This is the last show for Savage AF.
Hey
Uh,
man.
I do
Hey,
not. I do not.
hey, you gotta shake it off, dog. Haters
No,
gonna hate,
see,
hate, 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 hate.
I can't. I
And
can't.
players gonna play, play,
You know
play,
what?
play,
I put it
play.
on my. I got like 7,000 responses on my joint, my IG, and I just where the brother was saying Nathan something. He was saying so the Academy is basically saying since she has the most Grammys, she is the best person ever to do albums. Better than
Uh,
Prince, better than
you talking about
Whitney.
are you talking about Beyonce?
No,
I
I'm talking
think
about Taylor Swift.
no, but I thought isn't that what Jay-Z did at the Grammys this year? He's like, Beyonce has the most Grammys,
No,
but she's never won album of the year.
no, album of the year. She has the most album. Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift has the most
She's
albums.
better than she's better. She's better than Stevie Wonder, Prince.
Oh no.
No. I'm just telling you, better than Stevie Wonder, Prince. If you look at uh, uh, Whitney Houston,
Everybody has their lane. I give her hers.
no.
When she comes up random on my shit, I turn that shit up.
You know what?
Unless it's like some hard ass niggas next to
It
me,
is
then I turn that
standard
shit
cookie
down.
cut, Snow Bunny music. It has no like
Nah,
grit
some of
or
her shit
nothing to it.
slaps, dog. Some of her
Okay.
shit actually
Okay.
slaps, bro.
Okay. Hey, you know what? We're doing this show
Nah.
anyway, but I just feel like I feel
I
like
got
you
some
know
randoms in my playlist,
I
man.
just feel like hey, what's up, everybody? I see people jumping in feet.
All right, man. Yeah. So
But
let's actually
let's
get
just
into
go.
the show. Let's do it.
I
Let's do
mean,
it.
you
All right.
started it with
Savage
the thing.
AF,
You
man.
started it with the I got Taylor Swift in my playlist.
you brought it. Well, you brought
I
us
don't
into the
understand how you
Super
got
Bowl.
Taylor Swift in your playlist and you listen to the most thugged out shit I've ever heard in my life.
Balance, bro. It's all about balance. I'm a Gemini.
First off,
I'm
cuz you got to take. Hey, cuz.
Okay, haters gonna hate.
Haters going hate. Stop it. Taylor Swift is.
Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. Black Pedro, Shang, right here. We're here for you guys. Typically Monday through Friday,
Monday
3
through
p.m.
Friday.
Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
Live now. Write all of these platforms down.
Right.
Get your pen and pencil. YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram simultaneously. We're live on all the platforms.
Yeah, we're on the platform. Somebody already coming in and say, Sabrina Solomon said, y'all complaining about the Grammys, but no one wants to do all y'all fight for blacks and attend the shows. Okay. Thank you.
I don't even know.
What that
I
means?
mean, we literally just riffing off top.
Yeah, we was
We
ripping off
about to
the
talk. We like
we
literally we give you hot topics, politics,
right.
and current events all at once here on Savage AF. So if
It's
you
a gumbo.
calm your monkey ass down,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
we
whoa.
might
Oh,
get to what you want to
see, and
talk
then
about.
people
We
call you
might.
motherfucker in the goddamn feed. Listen, he's right, Monday through Friday. But the other important thing is you got to check out what's scrolling down there. You see it scrolling. Don't act like you don't see it scrolling
If you ever
unless
miss
you're
us
blind.
live,
If you
if you
miss
ever
us
miss us
live,
live,
yeah,
we are archived on the YouTube channel,
that's your fault.
youtube.com/c/Savage AF World. Don't get me started
Right.
today.
And we've upped the budget and we need you to subscribe to the channel down there. And when you get to the channel, you got to do this.
I just got chills. Like
Yeah,
I
that
felt
was
like
it.
aliens were coming or something,
Yeah,
bro.
that was it right there.
Whoa, that's a lot of production money right there, man. Listen, if you ever if maybe some of you aren't on YouTube, you know, you've been booted because of your opinions,
Right.
you can get us on Facebook. They really don't give a shit. On
Yes.
They'll let you plot a whole coup and
What?
everything.
Yeah.
So on Facebook, look above us, you see it says Savage AF. You just want to look up Savage A dot
Yeah.
F dot. So put periods right here. A
Right.
dot
I'm gonna
F
go back through
dot.
the graphics and make sure I put the dots there for the people
No,
that
yeah, no, that's
don't
it.
that
That's all you
don't
got
that,
to
that's
do.
because I have to put the dots effect
That's
there.
it.
You know what I'm
You got
saying?
them
So,
DOS effects.
but
But listen, and then on Instagram, of course, at Black Pedro,
at
at
comedian
comedian
Shane.
Shane, you see it in the corners.
And it don't end there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We have to go through this shit before we jump into what we talking about. But
Yeah,
follow at Black Pedro on my IG. If you don't, you smell funny and you
yeah.
don't love Jesus. Make sure
And
you follow.
if you're on my IG and you're not following
Yes,
comedian Shane, I
yes,
don't even know how you found me. So
yeah.
get in
Comedian
there.
Shang, and also on Threads, Black Pedro, comedian Shang. Do that. And there's one other thing we do need to help with the algorithm. I've been reading up more on it. He knows I'm into that
Mhm.
old corny shit. Make sure y'all, and it is corny because the fact that it's a popularity contest, and a lot of social media means more than humanity itself.
All the
Um,
kids are doing it.
yeah, but make sure you check us out here. And when you do go to the YouTube, give us thumbs
I'm
up.
with
The
it.
thumbs up help the algorithm, and the algorithm helps us get numbers, and the numbers help us get bitches. No, I'm just
I see it, man. Listen, I see people on on my IG. I see that Stacy Forbes. I don't know if that's your cousin Shang or whatever.
wow.
LA
Stacy, hey Stacy Forbes. Hey, what up? Hey, what up?
LA Hacker, Replenish Financial, Black Seas. I see. Wait, Wealthy One. What up, though? Adimar. I love y'all.
Yo, we see a lot of people in the feed. I see
We got.
talk black girl said, I don't want to stank, so I'm following. Good.
Okay, yeah,
And then
no, yeah.
somebody else
That's
is
how you
saying
keep your
Trump
hygiene
20.
up.
Somebody saying Trump 24. Yeah, that's his IQ. Shut up.
Yeah,
Shut up. You shut your mouth.
got
Yeah.
your ass.
All you Trump supporters and you trolls, I'm gonna let you know something. I want you to take an entire graveyard of dicks and eat and dig them
that's
up and eat them.
that's literally just a bone at that point. It's like,
Exactly. I'm not saying Biden is the best, but for you to think after some of the shit this man said and did, and at the rallies and some of the things he's done, that he has the moral fucking fiber to run this shit.
oh
Even
my
though
god.
I think Biden is a feeble dude too, but there's a false. Yeah, he's feeble.
What are you writing a medieval novel? He's like a feeble king. He
Feeble king
stood no chance in
who should
so
not run Scotland. But I'm telling you right now, there ain't no. It's a false equivalency. So whoever the fuck that was, I'm gonna go do 2024. You're gonna get this heat. If you can't handle the smoke, just go cry in the corner, bitch.
yeah, if it I've always said it. This is my theory. Positive, negative, neutral, right? Like if you are still a Trump supporter right now, today, you're either really, really rich, really, really racist, or both. So
Yeah.
it's a pick your poison,
This
y'all.
is for you, YT Johnson. Wanted to make sure you knew.
YT said penis is not made of actual bone. Speak for yourself, nigga.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I got a turkey.
Ask your girl about me, nigga.
I got a turkey spine in my
All
pants.
bone, nigga.
All bone, all time.
Oxtail, nigga.
Yeah. So, but no, this is we're gonna give you the rundown on the run up, so y'all know what
Sorry,
the deal is. We're gonna do a quick
I
in
shouldn't
and
have.
out on this one.
That
So
was
we will
weird.
be here. Also, I won't be able to do tomorrow or
Me either.
Wednesday.
I can't do tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't do tomorrow because I will be. I have some. I have another prior engagement. And no, I'm kidding. And
I'll
I
be
also
doing audio dialogue replacement, known as ADR in the industry, for the third episode of season 2 of Not Dead Yet on ABC.
flowers
You're
and
welcome,
props.
guys. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
so make sure
I
you
try to make time for my fans. Okay.
when it comes out, make sure y'all watch it. And
I
also,
hope I'm in it.
and then and
I
Wednesday
hope
I'll
it's
be in
just not
Vegas.
voiceover.
I'll be in Vegas Wednesday. I'll be driving to Vegas on Wednesday to do the Mariposa Lounge, which is free.
Oh, that's
Also
awesome.
with headliner Ray Grady, and I'm going to be hosting.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go, man. Get it. I see Bronda, Miss Unpredictable, Damani Jones, me, you, F. Gatlin, Miss. Sorry, she's Yay area, so I know she's going through
Yeah,
it.
yeah, area.
LG, Yeria,
Now,
Breezy
I,
JJs. I see y'all, man.
how did San Francisco lose at the last minute, Miss? How did they lose? All right, unless it was scripted. That's what everybody's saying.
I saw, I
People say
saw,
the Super Bowl was scripted.
I saw a headline that said that there are a lot of San Francisco players who didn't understand that the playoff overtime rules were different than regular season.
Yeah,
Um, so maybe they thought they could give up that touchdown and get the ball back, but
I think it was all scripted. I'm,
no.
I'm, I think it was scripted. I think it was all part of the plot to
when
make
when
Taylor Swift's boyfriend take over the world.
when San Francisco scored their last touchdown or whatever,
Yeah,
and there was like a minute and 50 something seconds that I was like, they left too much time on the clock. Like it's
yeah.
what's his face? Patrick Mahomes, Danny McBride. They've been there before, man. And
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say
Eastbound
this
and
for
Down, they've been there before,
I'm
bro.
gonna
And
say this for
he just
Pedro. At least Michigan won. Listen, all right,
go
so
blue.
go blue. I yeah, even
There
though
were 4 Michigan
and Detroit
players in
had a
that
great
game.
year. I'm not saying the team because I still think football
All right.
is a slave plantation of fast niggas, and I still don't like it.
Well, that ramped up quickly, Shane. Come on, man.
It is. Come on, everybody,
All
y'all
right.
can say whatever y'all want, but you know I'm telling the truth.
All right.
Now let's get into it.
Let's ramp up this show, y'all. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. That's our motto. That's how we
Yeah,
go. Black Pedro, comedian Shang. Listen, we're gonna end today's show with the Shangri. And he's gonna talk about coons for Trump.
yeah.
And I think we got a few. But before we get into that, I got a Black Pedro pop in for y'all. Yo, yo. And we're gonna talk about it. Trust me. You see
What?
the colors. You see the colors on me. But yo, yo. But before we get into that, y'all. Speaking of yo's, your boy, them, they, not we,
What?
MAGA.
MAGA.
We're gonna
Ugh.
start off today.
The MAGA maggots. Ugh.
MAGA equals Russia at this point. Your boy Trump is seriously out here talking about pulling out of NATO, and of all people, is saying that he would not protect NATO countries that don't pay their bills. Because I guess he was asked that directly by a NATO leader, and he was like, "Well, no, if you're not paying your bills, then no, we're not going to protect you. You got to pay your bills, bitch. What? You
What?
delinquent motherfucker? Dog. Like,
You evil
Do you know how many contractors,
that he didn't pay.
independent little men contractors who have been
Lawyers that he didn't
fucked,
pay.
lawyers who have not been paid by him? You got to pay your bills. Are you turd lipped honky fuck?
Uh,
Like what the shit
what
nugget are
in
you
the
talking,
wide world of
bro?
fuck? Let me
And
say
when
something.
he said it, because basically he was like, well, then Putin should, you know, has the right to, like, he should do whatever if you're not paying your bills, like whatever, like. Like he basically was saying, like, Vladimir Putin, leader of Russia, authoritarian, autocrat, should be able to, rampage any fucking country he wants to. And if NATO, if you're not a bill paying NATO country, America wouldn't come to your aid
Let's just say what it
under
is. All
him.
right, and
He wants to pull out.
yeah, he wants to pull out, and he should have pulled out with his youngest son. It didn't
Wow,
work
pot
out.
meet kettle, Breezy
Yeah.
JJ says.
The bottom line is we know Trump is about that bullshit. And the fact that he said that and the level of hypocrisy is way that the whole MAGA movement and the whole movement of right wing, racist, xenophobic fuck faces move. But for him to say that, there had to be somebody that, or while they were watching that, gasped. And so you haven't paid your shit since shit need to be paid.
Wow.
And if that's the case, they shouldn't protect your ass. But see, let me tell you something. The clear people have a tendency to forgive for their own hypocrisy. There's no fucking way that he shouldn't even be able to say that cornball shit.
And that was the other thing, right? That's the thing with Trumpty Dumpty. It's like not just him, but we're always talking about like watch the followers, right? Because
they clapped,
and they loved it, man. They love this idea
mafia.
of Russia.
He sound like the
man,
mob.
and that's why I'm calling this MAGA equals Russia, because they want to be an ethno white state in America. Like they want this to just be a white man's country. You know what I'm saying? Like that is what MAGA is fighting for at this point. And then and the boy is saying it out loud. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's the Democrats' fault. I'm gonna tell you why it's the Democrats' fault.
Come on, man.
Fuck that. Fuck that. And if you a Democrat, I'm sending it to you. You gaggle of bitches. Listen, if you don't get out there, like there's a certain point when somebody's punching you. Unless he knocks you out, you got to punch back. You got to punch back. You got to choke, stab, scratch, bite, whatever the fuck you got to do. And we're in a situation with this dude who's going to try to take democracy away. Not to say Biden's the best fucking choice, but they're the only two fucking choices we got. You got to start fucking knuckling up. These bitches are saying crazy shit. Go hard at Trump and fuck the judge that keep letting him slide for shit. And like, yo, you ain't allowed to threaten the judge. If Pedro threatened the judge, Pedro's ass would be in jail right the fuck now. And he's threatened judges, said all kind of shit, releasing their addresses, all kind of cornball shit. Russia and MAGA are the same thing, and Putin loves it.
I actually sent my judge an edible arrangement, hoping that it would kind of ease the sentence. But we all have our different approaches or whatever. But the reality is,
I offered my judge a little.
In my case, what I did.
In my case, I said after, hey, look here, judge. She was a little mad at me about some shit. I said, look, we go back in your chambers and we can solve it that way, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Turn off the light.
Yeah, and I said, you like to drop the hammer on shit. Let me drop the hammer on that. Good.
Yeah. Stop. Hammer time.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, they and Breezy JJ's earlier said she has a friends that call them pink people. They've been known to be snow crickets and ice monkeys and
we say
and milkworms.
We say all the racist shit they said about us, but at least we didn't hang them from trees and try to cut their dick off and put it in their mouth.
And of course, we're not talking about all, but
some did that a lot. But there was a ton.
A lot of some.
Some
of them a lot.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Get mad all you want, but it's the truth.
They want a Russia here, and we talk democracy and all of that, but really they're pushing for this autocracy, this dictatorship, this fascist shit where it's like, well, sometimes it just takes a guy, and it's like, y'all been watching Jack Reacher too much. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like a lot of that shit is illegal, bro. Like fun to watch, but you can't actually go around blowing up vehicles and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You can't go around shooting people and then having peach pie.
just breaking jaws and then going to diners. It's really not how life works, guys. Like, again, entertainment, fun to watch, but reality is wake the fuck up. There are laws that have to be followed,
oh no.
and and Trumpty Dumpty is doing none of that, and they love it, like right, like they're about that life. They're like, yeah, you know what, mein Führer, like lead me to less Negroes. You know what I mean? Less brown people, less
Well,
information. Just
I,
tell me what to do so I can be rich and shit my pants like you. Like while we might never connect on like why they love it, we
well, I know
understand that
why
they
they
do.
love it.
We understand that they
I
do.
know why they do. I absolutely know why they do. I think that they're afraid of the browning of black people in this country. When I'm saying that the browning of America, they're afraid of
Right,
that,
right, right. Yeah.
and they're afraid of
The browning of white people, really.
white. I'm saying white people are afraid of that, and I think that the bottom line is they don't know how to deal with it and just be empathetic human beings and try to have equality. Equality to them feels like racism to them because they feel like they're not getting what they've always had, and that's why they're acting like little bitches.
No, yeah, but this is so while it's like how little bitches become big problems because should he get back in again, he whose name shall not be mentioned, but Trumpty
Wow.
Dumpty.
Yeah.
But like, should he get back in again, he's clearly stating that he wants to pull out of NATO, which is this sort of global agreement between nuclear powers to like be chill with everybody and
Right.
everybody like let's make sure we run this shit. You know what I'm saying? Jesse Mark Drummer, good to see you, man. I see him over on Instagram. Everybody else over there on Instagram. Understand if you're on Insta, we're on YouTube and Facebook as well. Especially
Simultaneously.
and yeah, and our comment
Oh, and
section goes off there too. So
make sure you follow us on YouTube so you can check it out and you can make comments. Make
it's
sure you
scrolling at the
subscribe.
bottom there. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's very important that you subscribe to the channel. But I think the thing is, they want it to be like Russia. We know that. Let's be real. Trump and Putin have a love affair of dictator.
that's their prom picture.
And the
That was
dictatorship.
crazy. I remember
He,
that night.
dictator. Keyword
Dick taster.
dictator. Uh, the
he's
keyword is
he's
dick.
definitely Putin's dick taster.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean,
But it's just like Shane. I know you remember a time because I do when like Russia was the enemy. Bro, it's what Rocky IV was about. That was just a Cold War metaphor movie. It was like, you know what I mean? Natural corn-fed American against a Russian state induced like steroid filled machine.
if he dies, he
He
dies.
dies. And
Let me-
like
You know,
Russia was the enemy, bro. Like they've
they're
always
not
been
anymore.
the
No, no.
enemy. And these MAGA motherfuckers love them now. And it's like, what is the thing that they love? Oh yeah. The like just the totally white part. Like you
Right.
don't hear about no race shit in Russia. You don't hear a lot. But bro, there's like not a lot of races in Russia, bro. Like it's like white and then some kind of Mongolian maybe mix shit, you know what I
There's
mean?
the black.
Kyrgyz
Right.
type shit. But like it's just like a bunch of white dudes.
It's just like
And
the Netherlands. It's very
I know a bunch of cool ass Russians here in America.
and
But in Russia, I don't know what they and for America, for a lot of this for MAGA, I should say, not
MAGA.
America, but for MAGA to want to be so Russian, that's a concern for me.
Oh
And
no,
like for
no,
me,
it's not a
but like
concern for
I'm
me. No, I think that the fact that he wants to, mafia style do NATO. Like, hey, you don't pay your money, then you get no protection. That's the way it fucking works, right? And when he says that goofy shit and they applaud, it's because they're dumb. Let's be real. Most Trump supporters
Mhm,
ignore reality. They
yeah.
ignore history.
Mhm,
They say fantastical shit. They make up shit. They
mhm.
believe space lasers are the Jews sitting up on a fucking giant thing with Thanos shooting lasers at us. They are out of their fucking mind. let's be honest. Now, I'm not saying the Democrats ain't a bunch of whiny bitches and they are concerned about shit that they shouldn't be. And
At
the
least
bigger
they try to
picture,
legislate,
at least
though.
they try to legislate. Even the Republicans said, "Give me something to run on."
Chip
Other than that,
Roy, when you
yeah, that
got Chip
motherfucker
Roy
lost it.
talking like
Yeah,
that, I'm like,
yeah.
wow, because
It's
he's a
about,
dick nugget himself.
yeah.
But
No, it's like, let's be
he's like,
real.
I'm trying to save
But
rich people.
and the only reason that, and I'm just gonna put this in here too. We're gonna talk about it again this week. The only reason that we having the one thing that white people are afraid of, the invasion of the brown people from Mexico coming through the border, and black people are now jumping on that boat too. You fucks. Is the bottom line is the Republicans are the reason that there is not legislation pertaining to the border. And if you keep saying
And
it's because
money.
of Biden and money, you keep saying it's because of Biden, then you can just do me a
Yeah.
favor. Yeah, just take a short walk off a short pier.
Listen, during Trump's administration, his one failed term, uh, legal immigration dropped. Illegal immigration did not change. He did nothing to protect your borders from undocumented people coming in and out of this country. He did nothing. All he did
No.
was slow down and stop legal immigrants who were legally trying to get into this country from doing that. That's what happened during his administration. Those are facts. Listen,
But NATO, I'm going to ask you something. Do you think NATO, now that they know that he's a threat and there's a possibility he'll win because the Democrats are so fucking, they're so pussy?
that's up to the American people, man. Like,
No, it's no.
people got
Well,
to go out and vote. If everybody who vote is eligible to
no,
vote goes out and votes,
that's not true.
they won't win.
That's not true. That's not
Yeah.
true.
No,
You know
no, no.
why? Because even if the Democrats win, which is outside, because we got feeble fucking
Like,
Biden.
if everybody goes out,
If everybody goes out and vote, it doesn't matter because
you're
if
gonna
we
vote.
win, they're going to say we cheated again and you stole the election.
No, no, I
If
get
it,
it, but
and
we'll win. That's still a
if,
victory. Like, their reaction isn't what I'm talking about. I'm just like, if every American who is eligible to vote goes out and votes, the Democrats will win in the majority of places, and definitely the presidency.
yeah,
Like, it just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's gonna happen. So that's why we encourage that. But yeah, either way, I think we're fucked. I agree. Like, yeah,
right.
we're gonna,
They're
yeah,
gonna
no,
there's
they're
gonna
gonna
be
riot no matter.
they're gonna
And
riot.
if Trump wins, I'm gonna riot. I've said that. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. We're it's a bad situation.
Yeah.
America last year, we love you. It was fun. Remember that time? But that being said,
So you're saying
uh,
America's done? It's a wrap.
oh yeah, it's a Rhapsody
A
in
wrap.
Blue. Uh, but speaking of rapping, we do need to move it because I gotta move today. But Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shang. We're gonna keep it pushing before America becomes Russia. And while I can,
But
as a free
I know
American
we're gonna go.
citizen,
I know you're gonna go into the thing because we got to
yeah,
hurry up. I just want to say, Tucker Carlson, I'm glad that you got the taste you've been waiting for, which is Putin's nuts in your mouth.
oh yeah,
Yeah, because that interview was
he's a dick
he got
taster.
he got it was it was
Hey,
it was bad. So no, I was going to talk about what because that was part of the Russia. I was going to say the fact that Tucker Carlson, with his dim-witted ass, thought that that was something we needed to know, a history in dictatorship by talking to Putin while they made fun of him and laughed at him and said, "Oh, thank you so much, puppet." They were making fun of him and joking about him live on it. It was fantastic. So thank you, Tucker Carlson, for
I'm not even aware of that, but I just know that that's who he is. He's a
oh no, he interviewed Putin for like 2.5 hours, and the
oh, wow.
motherfucker they were clowning him, and now and he said he was a journalist. It's like, no, you're not, bitch. You're not a journalist. You didn't no tough questions, no questions at all, other than, oh man, your balls taste fantastic. What did
Wow.
you saute these balls in? Trump's asshole.
Wow.
Oh, I made that even worse. I made it
Wow.
worse.
Yeah.
So now going to your Black Pedro,
Well, no, I get it, but yeah, like
because that was a big thing.
that's
That
who
was a big
fucking
thing.
Carlson is.
Is that who he is? That is who he is. He wants, and that's why you said MAGA equals. Uh, I mean,
Russia.
Russia
Yeah.
equals MAGA. That's part of it. And him interviewing
No,
Putin.
the far right, they want that. They want an autocrat who's gonna create, a few more billionaires, right? Which will create a few more millionaires and then keep most of America poor. And they just, trying to run the world on some
Oh, and
global shit.
camps. They're bragging about camps. They bring up Obama deported more people. They called him the deporter in chief. But the bottom line is he wants to make camps to concentration camps. That's what I call them for people, immigrants, and not the white immigrants. No, let them go. Not the ones that don't
Yeah.
that go past their visa and don't say shit and just stay here. Or that, nobody says nothing about them. But it's the brown ones that's gonna come
Yeah.
and they're gonna take our guns and fuck our daughters, and they are fucking our daughters. I just want you to know if you got a daughter, there's some immigrant like balls deep in her right now.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's
So
love though. It's love.
it's all love.
On Instagram, I see Detroit Midnight, Chill Will Ill, Miss Bradley 721. Thank y'all for being here, man. Savage
I just
AF.
got threatened. Wow.
Fuck your feelings. What'd they say? Let's hear it.
I crush your head. I don't know if that's for me.
They said,
I crush. Oh,
I
no,
crush your head.
yeah, on
Mhm.
IG. I got a lot of people that say crazy shit to me online.
Okay. Live. While we yeah.
you don't
That's why we
really
like to be live.
You don't really say
That's
it to me in person, do you? Because
that's
you know
that's
I'll
why we
lose
like
you.
to be live though. Come on out with it, y'all. Bring them
Now you
out,
know
bring them
why?
out.
Yeah, you do that. I swear to God, I'll fuck your face. I swear to.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
what's your name? What's the
All
name
right.
that says it? I fuck your face. I'll fuck your face.
Okay.
Christy. Oh, it's from.
Oh wow.
Oh, she said it's from Kids in the Hall. Okay. Woo.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
We're done. We're
I
done.
think she means I think she's
I
doing
crush
this.
your head. I crush. I
Okay,
crush.
okay, okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. All
All
right.
right.
We get sensitive sometimes. Savage AF, fuck your
No,
feelings.
I
Facts matter.
immediately I went into attack mode. Like, yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
all
I'll bust your face. I'll bust you the fuck up. All right, but
right.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Listen, while America is still whatever it is, before we become Russia, and Negroes have to flee back to the islands or Africa or wherever.
Africans
Where
won't
is Treehead in here? She's not in here today.
Yeah,
She she
Africans won't let us come.
she went to Belize. But all right, while we still have this, I'm gonna give it to you like this.
Hey, 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 it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, 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 with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another popping to let you know what's popping. yo. Listen, man, I just want to give a shout out. I did a
A
quick
shout
trip.
out.
Yeah, I did a real quick trip to Jersey. While I'm a Detroit kid and a Los Angeles resident, I am a Jersey new. All right, I pledged Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Fall '97, Eta Delta chapter, and we as a chapter just celebrated. I'm wearing it here. Got my shirt. Eta Delta. We just celebrated our 50th anniversary.
Yay!
And yeah, man, it's a milestone. It's a benchmark, and had a great time. Saw brothers that I hadn't seen in a long time, and
Good connections.
absolutely. And it's like why I decided to pledge. So that I could have this, kind of a eternal trough of brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if we don't talk all the time, when we get together, it's like we never missed a beat. You know what I'm saying? And so it was really good to catch up with a lot of cats there. Flew into Philadelphia. Had a cool brunch by
Yeah.
myself because I got in really early.
Oh, okay.
And then the party was in Trenton. Trenton
Trenton.
makes the world takes. But yeah, we had a good old time, man. So shout out to all my brothers who went to the college in New Jersey, TCNJ, Rider University, and my Princeton Noops. But man, we had a really, really, really great time, man.
So that's
I
good. I
truly
mean,
enjoyed it.
did you see some people that you went to school with before that you hadn't seen?
Yeah, man, absolutely. Saw a lot of cast that I hadn't seen in a while. Met some new brothers. Um, but yeah, it was just a good vibe. And when I don't think it's absolutely necessary for Black people to understand this, but what I'm saying is, you know, they like the bond and the brotherhood that is formed. The reason why a lot of these fraternities and sororities were formed, to survive, America in a time.
Damn, people cannot just let you have brunch.
And you know what's funny is I really didn't even eat. Like I ordered a Bloody Maria, and that shit came with bacon, a waffle, and like a chicken sausage meatball on top. So I ordered a drink and ended up eating, and then and I had a couple more drinks, and then just headed to the party. And then one of my frat brothers called me like, "Where you at, nigga?" And we went straight to the liquor store. So yeah, when I say I had a great time, I mean I got drunk, but we had a good time, man. No, it was a good old time.
White T. Johnson just cannot let you.
Brunch in LA requires a list to what, bro. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? And it wasn't just sausage; it was a sausage ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was only one. It was
But
called it the Lance
main thing
Armstrong.
about you pledging, I want to say the main thing about you pledging, and you still keep in touch, or you have a reunion or whatever,
Yeah, we can.
is that and people that don't know with people that pledge, it's not just, hey, we're going to go to parties and whatever else. It's business, it's connections, it's brotherhood. It's not just, hey man, we wear letters and we dance around and we do the thing. No, it's
that's part of the fun and thing. But yeah,
it's the
it
fun
really
part,
is
but
like
it's not the
connecting,
bulk of it.
networking,
The bulk of it is the networking.
and truly brotherhood, man. Like love, and sometimes even hate. Like families don't always get along. You know what I'm saying? Like shit can be like that, but that's how deep the connections are. And again, I just want to give a shout out to all my noobs. Ada Delsa, we 50 years old now as a chapter, and I believe the first chapter in New Jersey.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
well. One, I'm glad you had a good trip. I know that tomorrow you have to do some looping for your show.
Audio dialogue.
No, it's the same shit. It's looping. He makes it sound more than
ADR. If you don't
ADR,
have time to talk all the
for
way.
you fancy people. But you know what else is fancy? If you subscribe to the channel, what you do is you go to the thing you see scrolling down there. You see it scrolling. You're a good person if you can scroll like we scroll, because we scroll heavy.
Scroll with us.
Scroll with us. But when you get there to our YouTube channel, do this. The bell, subscribe to the channel, and the thumbs up is always delicious. It's absolutely delicious. Give us a thumbs up on each show. You can go back, see past shows on there. They're archived on the show, and you think you're done. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, which is above top savage a.f. and follow us on the IG, that is, at Black Pedro. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang.
Let's go.
And on Threads, Black Pedro, Comedian Shang.
Let's go.
On the Threads. The poop of all logos.
The swirl.
The swirl.
Shang, get us up out of here, bro.
Yo, my Shang, and you're gonna have to say something about this. My Shangri today is just Black people.
Look at the
Stop it. Know your knowledge, know your history. Don't be dumb.
Always cool.
All right, listen up, Black people.
Look at the coons.
Look at the coons. Look at the coons.
Always cooning for
saying,
you.
The reason I'm saying coons for Trump is because the black people that the reason I'm saying I'm coming out the box.
I just saw the T-shirt in my head, and the dude with the bun in his hair that's always behind him.
He's always behind him because he
Yeah.
gets paid to be behind him. All you black people that are for Trump, I got to tell you something. And make America great again. Do you understand when they're trying to make you go back to a time where you were a slave, where they told
That
you
was
to
great
go,
for them.
like, hey, bitch, go up and warm up my bed type shit? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, you dummy dum-dums? All right? All you black people that are like, Trump is the best.
No.
Woo! Look at you
Body
coon,
surfing.
You body surfing coon.
They're passing him to his new master.
Right. Yeah, it's just
like here, Johnson.
So all you black people for Trump, and this is one of the things the reason I don't like Sexy Red or whatever her name is, Sexy Red and Pound Town Booty Brown or whatever, my Booty Hole Brown, whatever the fuck a corny ass name is. You non-rapping, nasty, gonorrhea ridden, and you brag about my gonorrhea green and all that other dumb shit. Pound Town. Ain't that her name?
This nigga said Pound Town Booty Brown. Wow.
Whatever that drag us back negative ass shit she do. Yeah. The bottom line is, and she was on an interview with Theo Vaughn, and people actually put this on MSNBC, which made it even worse. Where she said, "We down, man. I like that, man. We fuck with Trump. Why we like Trump? Because Trump gave us the stimmy." And I got to make sure I clarify, all you dumbass black people, and this one little hobbit-looking lady that's in the front. Let me move the banner for a second. Little hobbit, black voices,
bad wig.
Yeah, bad wig, and the other one.
Get your auntie.
The other one that looked like Sam Jackson. All right. She got the Sam Jackson fro.
She kind of looked like W. Kamau Bell.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a combination of both. The stimmy did not come from Trump. No. Trump fought against the stimmy, did not want to give you the stimmy, and the only reason he put his name on the stimmy is because he's a fucking grifter. Stop the cap, you dummy, fucking dumb bitches.
By the way,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, just because some of them they're like happy because like he signed their check, and I'm like, if you actually got a physical check in your stimulus, that means you're not banking properly. Okay, like all my shit came electronically, so there was no signature.
I couldn't get a stimmy. But I wasn't worried about it.
But Congress passed that. Nancy Pelosi.
Okay, Nancy Pelosi, even though he said Nancy Pelosi was responsible for the insurrection, and he admitted it was an insurrection. Nancy Pelosi was not responsible for the insurrection, but was responsible with Congress to get you those stimmy checks that you motherfucking black people that big up that nigga, that nigga that's like, that motherfucker gave me the stimmy. Stop, you dummies. Make America great again means make you slaves again. Now, all of us are slaves in some kind of way, Pedro. Some slave to something. But the bottom line is these Caucasians, from the Caucasoid Mountains that say this shit, the bottom line is the time they're asking to go back to was not when you had fucking full rights. You do know that, don't you?
Miyu said he dragged out the disbursements in order to put his name on the checks and send out that stupid letter. He used it as a promo opportunity.
It was a promo opportunity, just like the Republicans are using immigration right now to try to damage Biden and make Trump look good. And they're going to wait 11 months and let more and more immigrants come through and actually assist with immigrants coming through so they can make him look better so they can win the election. They believe that that's it. Even though the number one thing, which I don't know if you noticed, the number one thing, believe it or not, is abortion rights.
By the way, America couldn't go a day without immigrants. So I don't know.
Not a day. Not a fucking day.
Unless you are native, you Osage, huh?
Oh, wow.
You go to the Flower Moon and shit. Yeah, you that. If you're not that, then you ain't
not that.
Here,
then
bro.
you ain't.
None
exactly. So all you black people, all you coon-tastic, coonerific, all you people, all you Candace Owens,
all in the cooniverse, across the cooniverse,
right, across the cooniverse. Like, hey, they're carrying me right back. Oh shit, there's a tree. They're carrying me to a tree. Oh shit. All you goofballs that actually believe that
It's a
Trump is
kunami.
Kunado is what these people are. And all this cornball shit, and we're so wanting them to accept us and please like us, and I'll do whatever I can. All you fucking you suck up ass motherfuckers know for a fact that that whole stimulus shit and a lot of the stuff that Trump does is all for his own interest.
He didn't do anything. He
didn't
didn't do anything.
Anything. It wasn't him. So I wanted to make sure I said
Passed
that on the show. It wasn't him.
tax cuts for the rich is really all he did. Like
And
that's what he was
and
there
they make
for.
up this history.
That was his
didn't
that was the
happen.
whole reason he's there. He knows it.
All you Republicans that are making up this false history that didn't happen, that Trump did this, Trump did that, he didn't do. So it's important for the Democrats with their pussy ass to knock it home every fucking day. To fact that he said he wanted to have people in NATO, and if they don't pay, then I hope they do whatever to you. That when he says horrible shit like that, when he is a grapist, when we know he's a grapist, and he is a grapist, that's what the judge said and the jury said, and he has to pay $83.3 million in defamation to a woman that he won't, because he couldn't shut his fucking mouth. That's the person that you think is your leader. This fucking sad sack, not a tough guy at all, because anytime somebody came at him, he can never answer a fucking question.
No.
This tough, not a tough guy at all. This sad sack of a man that was always pampered through his whole life. If you're down for him and you're black people saying, what's about, us, to pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps and not expecting white people to do something. I agree with you. But at the same time, if you believe in this shit, you're in a fucking weird wonderland.
Well, this is why the political process is so important, because the legislation is what's held us back in the most recent history, right? So if we're not putting the right people in place who legislate, then we're gonna
continue to get fucked and fucked and fucked.
So, yeah,
and
like I said, like no matter how you feel, and I have issues with the Democratic Party.
I have huge.
But in general, they are the ones who are actually trying to legislate
to help.
You want to talk about STEMI? Biden has given you, and the Democrats have given you, what's it called, a child tax credit. So if you got children now and you make under a certain amount, like the government gives you some STEMI for you and your kids, right? Like Biden, the Infrastructure Act, like
the Infrastructure Act
is creating.
You talk about
thousands of jobs.
Insulin being $30 instead of $300, $400. It's more and more.
Listen, regulating insulin.
Yeah, again, Biden does have his faults, and I do believe he is.
I love drugs.
He's a feebler. But end of the day, he's not as bad as Trump. There's a false equivalency when you say some cornball shit like that. So you blacks for Trump, y'all can eat an orange dick. I just stop it. The all of the stuff you bring up negative about black people, and I agree with you. There's some black people that really need. But at the same time, the percentage of black people that's trying to do the right thing is way more. We just buy into the negative more than we do the positive. And Whitey Johnson said before we go, they tend to support individualistic approaches to addressing racial inequality, while black Democrats tend to support institutional approaches. I
think in general, the Democratic Party, not just black Democrats, are institutional approaches. Yeah, they're called the more big government party, that kind of thing.
And props to you. Breezy JP says your wordplay is excellent, Pedro. All right.
It's the liquor talking.
It's the liquor talking. But so Savage AF, we up out of here. I want to make sure you all know. Thank you for supporting the show. Make sure that you tell as many people as possible about the show.
Yes.
Share.
And don't be stingy.
And I see people on the feed, Lady Gloria, Bradley. Yeah, what happened to the border walls that Trump said he was going to put up in Mexico, and Mexico was going to pay for it?
He built 13 feet of wall.
Right, and it's another one of his bullshit ass lies, and a long list of pathological bullshit ass lies. So I don't know why people are surprised that he didn't accomplish the shit he said he wasn't going to do. He also said he was going to do some shit when it came to casinos. He also said he was going to do some shit with Trump University, Trump Airlines, Trump Steak, and they all fucking took it to the face. So we know that for
Trump steaks ended up just being like, if you ordered the Trump steak, he would just send you a picture of him eating steak.
Right. It wasn't. Yeah, he's a fucking
It's
loser.
fucked up.
And again, don't get me wrong. Biden got his problems, absolutely. But goddamn, there's a clear choice in this one. Savage AF, we here for you because we decided to. We'll be
You're lucky. You're welcome.
You're lucky. You're welcome, bitches. That's it. Listen, first off, you're welcome, bitches. No,
And I might. No, so we won't be back tomorrow.
we won't. I won't be back tomorrow and the next day, but I will be back Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
Make sure that you check us out. Go to the YouTube channel. Check out some of the past shows. And if you're available in Covina, California, I don't know if y'all know where that's at. If you live in California, make sure you check me out at the Laugh Factory. I am on the show with Comedy Juice, Raymond Montoya, Stephanie Tejada, Walter Reyes, and Ron G. Ana Venezuela will be. Yeah, I said that wrong.
Smooth. So smooth.
Yeah, smooth. It's pretty smooth. Friday, February 16th, 2 shows, 7:30 and 9:30. And then I'll be in Vegas at the Mariposa Lounge this Wednesday, hosting for headliner Ray Grady. So make sure you check me out live. Oh, and then Thursday, I'm sorry, make one more. Thursday, I'll be in Santa Monica at the comedy club called The Crow. I'll be at The Crow at 8 o'clock. I'll have some more stuff up about it that day. All right.
Promo code is CAW.
Yo, make sure you follow Pedro on the IG. Make sure you follow me on the IG. We'll be back with you. Pedro will be back Wednesday. I'll be back Thursday. And congratulations again, Pedro, on that shit. Way to go. Let's get it. Savage AF, we out of here. We're going to talk to y'all soon. Make sure you keep following the show. God damn it. What the fuck?
Follow up. Let's
what the
go.
fuck, man? Man, god damn it, man.
My man.
All right. So what's the last thing we got to let people know?
All right. So number one, stay black if you are black.
Blacker than black.
Don't ever change, y'all.
Okay.
Do not be black if you are not black.
That's
that's weird.
that's weird. Oh.
Number three, keep your finger out your nose.
Yeah, don't do that unless you're in your car.
Nasty
If you're in your car, it's fine.
Tinted
Make sure you do
windows.
that.
Tinted windows. If
what's,
you're not tinted, we can see you.
Pedro,
we can literally see you.
Rolo,
I can see
Solo,
you.
what you call it? Dro Solo.
Dro Solo on
Dro
Wednesday,
Solo on
y'all.
Wednesday.
We'll see you then.
See you then.
You booger.